Hello everybody, hello Streetwise. Great to see you all. Welcome to Wednesday's edition of Streetwise Live. I'm Tim, as you may know by now. I'm in sunny Nottingham. It's sunny just now, might not be sunny for very long. And I'm here to say hello to everybody, to all our lovely performers, those up in the northeast, way those over in Manchester, those down in the south, and of course all our lovely Nottingham performers, up Midux. Wonderful to be here. And as you know, we're doing things slightly differently this week. We've got 3 live sessions, 2 opera sessions, and then on Friday you're going to be learning some of the songs from the After Winter production, which has been postponed. So that's really exciting. But yes, first of all, it's the Barber of Seville. But before we do anything, we are going to celebrate Streetwise in the time-honoured fashion. If you can, get up. I've got some new moves for you today, and here we go. Here we go. And celebrate Streetwise. Come on to your right. I like that one. Celebrate Streetwise. Come on to the left. Celebrate Streetwise, come on, right and left. Fantastic, so here we are, but that's enough jollity now. Good evening, here is the news from Seville. Tonight's headlines. A local dignitary is accused of dressing up in order to impress the girl of his dreams. A man employs a local barber for non-hair related activities. A gang of intoxicated musicians are arrested for disturbance in the street in the middle of the night. And finally, a group of workshop participants are forced to sing a lot of notes to not very many words in true Rossini style. Good night. Thank you. Yes, that was the news, ladies and gentlemen, because we are doing The Barber of Seville. The Barber of Seville by Rossini, a great Italian composer who wrote the theme tune to The Lone Ranger, long before it was ever on the telly. He wrote a lot of comedies. He was a very witty man. And he wrote, particularly, this is probably his most famous piece, The Barber of Seville. And it is a tale of bribery, deception, and disguise. And haircuts. And love, of course. It's an opera, so it's got to be love. So, thinking of disguise, what happens is the main character dresses himself up in disguise to serenade the girl of his dreams. So I wanted to ask you, I want some comments from you. If you wanted to secretly serenade somebody special, how would you describe yourself? How would you dress? Who would you dress up as? Let's have some nice ideas from you. Okay, great. Before that, we're just going to do some warm-ups, get you in the mood, get some blood flowing, and get some air into your lungs. Okay, and we're going to traditionally do this with a bit of a beat. Okay, so just shake everything all over. Stand up if you can, or if you can do these all sitting down, okay? So what we're going to do is to shake the right hand 3 times, like this. Shake, 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 and again. Then the left hand. Shake again. And the right hand. One more time, then the left. Then we're going to shake your right foot. You can do it sitting down. Shake it out. Get the chewing gum off the bottom, and then do the left foot. 2, 3. 1, 2. And once more. And to the left foot. Now we're going to lift the shoulders, lift them up and hold them, squeeze and relax. Breathe out as you do and lift them again. 1, 2, hold, 4 and relax. 2, 3. Now we're going to do a shoulder roll, okay? Bit of a sexy shoulder roll. Here we go. And rolling back. 2, 3, 4 and release. And then rolling forward. Here we go, rolling forward, 2, 3, 4, and release. Now we're going to lift the right hand, and we're going to breathe as well. So you're going to breathe in as you lift the right hand. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. 1, 2, and breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. 2, 3. Left hand and breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. Now we're going to do hands together, and you're going to have your hands out like this, standing with your weight on both feet, your head out of your shoulders, and we're going to breathe out to 4 by bringing our arms in like that. Feel everything closing up, and then breathe in, and feel everything opening out like a concertina, like your ribs open. Here we go. We're going to breathe out first, and 2, 3, and breathe in, and breathe out, and breathe in. Very good. Now you're going to put your hands on your six pack here, and we're going to breathe out and breathe in, and just feel those muscles engage, okay? Out to 4, 2, 3, 4, and breathe in. Breathe out to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into 4. Out to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And breathe in, relax, and shake everything all over. Fabulous. Good. Right. Well, I've got some comments already. What have we got? Charlie from Middlesbrough. Lana Del Rey, as my other half, loves her and sing her song Young and Beautiful. Ah. Caroline would put a hooded cape on. Right, get your hood, Caroline. I want you to get your disguises for later. Oh, Wendy's getting in lederhosen. We need a picture of that for Facebook, Wendy. Marvellous. Probably either a member of KISS or the band Ghost. Okay, you've got about 10 minutes to get ready, okay? Here we go. Oh, someone from the Fight Club. That should be interesting. We need these pictures. We need these pictures. Good. Just going to do a little singing warm-up. Make sure your posture is as good as possible. You're either sitting straight, standing straight, allowing your ribs to open, take a breath, and we're going to sing R, 5 notes to R. 2, 3, 4. R. Going up R. R. Oxygen into your lungs. That's fantastic. Now, Rossini is famous for writing very fast music, and a lot of words, or quite often the same words, repeated over and over and over again. But the music is fast, so you need to be very flexible in your whole singing apparatus. Okay? And your jaw and your tongue have got to be relaxed but working very well. So we're just going to do a little exercise that's going to help that warm up. Okay? So I want you to just say after me. I'm going to say it, and then I want to hear ringing across the airwaves, you saying it back. Okay, it's very simple, and we're just going to go like this. So I go a ba 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 ba. You go. Then I go a ba 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 ba. You do the same. Then it's longer. A ba 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 ba. You get it? So it's a ba 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 ba. A ba 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 ba. A ba 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 ba. And you've got to keep everything really relaxed. Keep your jaw relaxed, don't let it tighten up, okay? We'll try that again, and then we'll try a couple more consonants, okay? So here we go, after 3. A 1, 2, 3. A ba 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 ba. A ba 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 ba. A ba 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 ba. Let's try a la 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 la, okay? After 3. A 1, 2, 3. A la 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 la. A la 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 la. La 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 la. That's a great one. If you can do that one, keep relaxed. Let's do that one again. After 3. A 1, 2, 3. A la 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 la. A la 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 la. A la 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 la. Fantastic. We can even do Rossini, Rossini, Rossini. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Rossini, Rossini, Rossini. Rossini, Rossini, Rossini. Rossini, 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 Rossini. Brilliant. Now, on Monday, you did this warm-up, our Barber of Seville warm-up to this tune. I think you did. Okay, so we'll just go through the words, okay? And it goes like this. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Easy as that. Let's try it after 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Good. And again. 1, 2, 3. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Now, what I want you to do is imagine that you've got Tim over there on your right side. That's me. And Rob over there on your left side, okay? And Rossini's in the middle. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. So every time you say Tim, you point over that way. And every time you say Rob, you point over that way, okay? You get the idea. So we do that twice. 1, 2, 3. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and... I got it wrong. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. And then we go, I hope they do a decent job. So that last one is, I hope they do a decent job. Fingers crossed, okay? I hope they do a decent job. Excellent. So, the music goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Did you get that much? Let's try that, okay? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. And then the last line. I hope they do a decent job. I hope they do a decent job. And the key here is do a decent job. You do 2 notes. After 3, 1, 2, 3. I hope they do a decent job. Do you get that? And then, typical Rossini, just repeat yourself, repeat yourself. So he goes, yes, with Tim and Rob, yes, with Tim and Rob, with Tim and Rob, with Tim and Rob, I hope they do a decent job. So that one just kind of goes over the top, keeps going over and over and over. So it goes 1. Yes, with Tim and Rob, yes, with Tim and Rob, with Tim and Rob, with Tim and Rob, I hope they do a decent job. Did you get that? Try it all from the top. After 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. I hope they do a decent job. Yes, with Tim and Rob. Yes, with Tim and Rob. With Tim and Rob. With Tim and Rob. I hope they do a decent job. Fantastic. And then, just to make it a little bit more interesting, we change it around for the repeat. So there's a little 4 beats just to give you a breather, and then we go, yes, with Rob and Tim, yes, with Rob and Tim, with Rob and Tim, with Rob and Tim, good night from me, that's me, good night from him. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yes, with Rob and Tim, yes, with Rob and Tim, with Rob and Tim, with Rob and Tim, good night from me, good night from him. Whew. Did you get that? Yeah, wow. Let's try that. So, from the top, with the actions, okay? Remember, Tim and Rob, Rossini with Tim and Rob. I hope they do a decent job. Here is the orchestra. That's way too fast. We'll do that again. Try again. Here we go. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. Let's sing Rossini with Tim and Rob. I hope they do a decent job. Yes, with Tim and Rob. Yes, with Tim and Rob. With Tim and Rob. With Tim and Rob. I hope I do a decent job. Yes, with Rob and Tim. Yes, with Rob and Tim. With Rob and Tim. With Rob and Tim. Good night from me. Good night from him. Blimey, how did you do? I can't believe I got through that. I think that's the first time I've got it right. So, well done. You can practice that one. Go back to the video later on YouTube and you can sing that one. Practice it till you get it right. And then send us a video of you getting it right. That would be fantastic. Right, okay. So, that is from the overture of the Barber of Seville. Fantastic music. Now, we're going to go into the story a little bit. So basically, it's a love story. And the beautiful Rossini, she lives with her guardian, who is a rather unappealing, unattractive man called Dr. Bartolo. Much older, he's a rich guardian, and he has designs on her herself. He thinks he's going to be able to marry her. Of course, she doesn't want to marry him. And along comes the handsome young Count Almaviva, and he falls madly in love with Rossini. But he's only ever seen her on the balcony. Rossini, he's seen her. Yeah, there's a joke in that. But anyway, she's on the balcony, he's seen her, they've never met. But she's seen him, he's seen her. Now, he is a rich count. And he wants her to fall in love with him for his own qualities, not for the fact that he's got lots of money. Okay? So what does he do? He decides to disguise himself. Okay? And at the very beginning of the opera, what we see is this scene where he has paid a character called Fiorello to get a bunch of musicians to come along and help him serenade her in the night so that she'll fall in love with him. See? And he's dressed up as a student. He pretends to be a student called Lindora. And so Fiorello goes to the local pub, gets some musicians out. Well, you can imagine what sort of state they're going to be in and how well behaved they're going to be. Not very. So the whole opera opens with this very comic scene, and I thought it'll be nice today to just show you some different aspects of Rossini. So we've had that bit with the fast wordy thing that we've just done. Now we're going to do the little comic scene, and then we're going to do something very lyrical, because obviously Rossini wrote some very, very beautiful music as well. So the comic scene is this group of half inebriated students turning up, trying to be quiet, getting ready to accompany the Count obviously it goes terribly wrong and they make a terrible noise. So you've got some words there, and the words I like to go like this. So they go: quiet, don't make a sound, no one must hear. Now, because they're trying to be very quiet, they do everything like that, very short. Okay, so it's quiet, don't make a sound, no one must hear. Okay, let's just try that. 1, 2, 3. Quiet, don't make a sound, no one must hear. And then they go, don't make a sound. Come over here. Come over here. It's going, get over here. Just like you say it. Come over here. Come over here. So the tune, nice and simple, goes: quiet, don't make a sound, no one must hear. Don't make a sound. Come over here. Come over here. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Quiet, don't make a sound, no one must hear. Don't make a sound. Come over here. Come over here. And then there's this next bit, and they just go, shh, be quiet, come over here. be quiet, okay? After 3. And 1, 2, 3. Be quiet, come over here. So, let's try all that together. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Quiet, don't make a sound. No one must hear. Don't make a sound. Come over here. Come over here. Shh. Be quiet. Come over here. Then they all come in, they come onto the stage, walk across, and they sing, "No one is stirring." In this one, how the melody goes is just like the same note, and then it drops at the end. No one is stirring. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. No one is stirring. And then, very good. Then it goes, there's not a sound. Try that. 1, 2, 3. There's not a sound. Excellent. Then it's exactly the same. Till with our singing. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Till with our singing. And then it goes 1, 2, 3. These walls resound. These walls resound. Excellent. And then just a little tune with the same words. No one is stirring, there's not a sound, till with our singing these walls resound. And that's repeated. No one is stirring, there's not a sound, till with our singing these walls resound. Be quiet, don't make a sound. Excellent. So let's try the middle bit. No one is stirring, the new bit, okay? So you can hear creeping music comes in. No one is stirring. 2, 3. There's not a sound. 1, 2, 3. Till with our singing. 1, 2, 3. These walls resound. No one is stirring. There's not a sound, till with our singing these walls resound. No one is stirring, there's not a sound, till with our singing these walls resound. Be quiet, don't make a sound. Excellent, right. Have you got the idea? So what I want you to do is we're going to act it out, okay? And I want you to imagine you've got your stage here. Here's your stage right, your stage left. So you're going to come on from stage right and towards stage left. Your gang of musicians, of drunk musicians, is behind you. Okay, so you're constantly having to turn around and tell them to be quiet. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take. This is your bad acting lesson. Okay, you have to do one of these. So it's going to be like a 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Can you do that? We're going to do it with the music. Get ready. Ready, 2, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready to sing. 1, 2, 3. Quiet, don't make a sound. No one must hear. Don't make a sound. Come over here. Come over here. Shh. Be quiet. Be quiet. Come over here. We're going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look down. No one is stirring. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready. There's not a sound. What's that way? 1, 2, 3, 4. And till with our singing this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. These walls resound. No one is stirring. There's not a sound. Till with our singing these walls resound. No one is stirring. There's not a sound. Till with our singing these walls resound. Shh. Be quiet. Be quiet. Don't There you go. How did you get on? So that's how the opera starts. It starts with this great comic scene. And it doesn't work out, and the Count meets up with the barber, who comes on. Now, the barber is what's called a factotum, and he works in the household. And a factotum is somebody who does a bit of everything, really, helps everybody out. So he suggests that the Count tries again, goes with his guitar, and he'll let Rossini know what time to be there, and he's going to serenade her with his guitar in the middle of the night, okay, and dressed as a student. So I just want to teach you this very quickly, this beautiful song. Get your disguises ready. So, if you wonder whose voice this is singing and whose words in your heart soft are ringing, goes like this. If you wonder whose voice this is singing, it's a lovely minor melody. It goes da 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 da. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. If you wonder whose voice this is singing, and then goes up again, and whose words in your heart soft are ringing. Let's try that. And whose words? 1, 2, 3. And whose words in your heart soft are ringing. And then he sings, I am Lindoro, who's standing before you. Let's try that. I am Lindoro, who's standing before you. And then same thing, but goes higher. A poor lonely student who loves and adores you. And that's repeated. Who loves and adores you. And then a little finish. That you love me is all that I pray. There's a surprise. That you love me is all that I pray. From dawn to the end of the day. Excellent. Have you got your disguises? I've got mine. I think it's more Lone Ranger than student, but got my guitar. Sing along as much as you can with that. Here we go. If you wonder whose voice this is singing, and whose words in your heart soft are ringing, I am Linadoro, who's standing before you, a poor lonely student who loves and adores you, who loves and adores you. That you love me is all that I pray. From dawn to the end of the day. And of course, does she fall in love with him? Of course she does. Well, that's all we've got time for. I hope you like my disguise. Yeah. The Lone Ranger goes serenading. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and do watch it again if you want to go through any of those songs again. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Stay safe, everybody. Stay well.